guys, my name is Juliet and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you don't make this your last time. If this is not your first time, you already know that it means the world to me that you come here time and again to watch my videos. God bless you real good. So today we're going to be talking about 3 unpopular reasons you are not married yet. Now the first one is that it is not in God's plan for your life. Yes, I know that there are many people who imagine that life is in a particular pattern, that once you are born, you go on to the next phase, which is to go to primary school and then secondary school, university, and then maybe even serve your country, depending on the country that you are in, and probably go for your master's and then get married, or get married and then go for your master's and then have children and all and what have you. Okay, so that's the general norm or pattern that people have, especially in this side of the world. In some other parts of the world, maybe when you finish a particular level of education, you necessarily may not go to the university, you can get married. Okay, but it's important to note that one of the reasons you may not be married yet is that it's not in God's plan for your life, and it's absolutely fine. As long as you are sure that you're working in God's plan for your life, that's what matters most. It doesn't matter the yardstick or the milestones that the society creates and says that you must meet to be able to really live a fulfilling life. Okay, so one of the reasons you may find that some people are not married, this is generally speaking now, is that it may not be in God's plan for their life. So it's important that you don't try to force what you think is expected of them on them. It's important that you force what you don't force rather what you think they should be doing at a particular age or period of their life on them, because you may be making them go against the will of God for their lives. So it's important that you note that one reason some people may not be married yet is because it is not in God's plan for their life, and it is absolutely fine. The second reason you are not married yet is because you are not ready. And sometimes some people put your unreadiness together with you being unserious or you not having a plan or focus for your life. And it's not entirely true. That somebody is not ready for something doesn't mean that they are not focused people, or they do not have a plan, or they are not doing things as expected. Okay, it's important that you allow people to be very ready, to be prepared for whatever phase it is that they are going to enter, especially for something that is as serious as getting married. A good reason that somebody may not be getting married soon, or is not thinking about marriage, or is still single, is because they are not ready. Marriage takes a whole lot of preparedness. You need to plan, you need to understand certain things about marriage, you need to know what it is that you're getting into, you need to get ready physically, you need to get ready mentally, emotionally, and in different ways, so that once you get in, you know that the aspect of learning that you're going to be doing now is a very, very different or an entirely different one that you're doing from what you got yourself ready for prior to getting married. So it's important that you understand that one reason some people may not be married yet is because they are not yet ready, and it's fine if they are not yet ready, so that you don't force them into doing something that they are not prepared for, that they are not ready for, just because you think that, okay, I think you're good with your career, I think you're doing fine in this aspect of church, I think that you're doing well in your schoolwork, I think marriage is the next best thing for you. Like, you look ready for it. It's one thing for somebody to look ready for something or to seem ready for something, maybe depending on their age or depending on their accomplishments and what have you. But another thing for somebody to be indeed ready. So it's important not to put people under pressure to get into marriage when they are not ready for it. Not being ready is another reason you may not be married yet. And it's important that you take your time to be ready for it, as long as you are working in God's plan for your life. Lastly, the third reason you are not married yet, the third reason you are still single, is because you have not met the right person. And now, this is not you being picky, this is not you being too choosy, this is not you saying, oh, this person is not this enough, or this person is not perfect enough. No, not that. It's because you know within you that you have not met the right person, and you're not cowering under the pressure that society is putting on you. You're not saying, oh, people are already asking me what's happening, people are already checking my time for me, people are already looking at the biological clock for me and what have you, for women, or people are already telling me I'm ready enough as a man, like I have what it takes financially, I have what it takes, and what have you. Okay, but you haven't met the right person, and you know it in your heart, and it's absolutely fine that you don't just, because you want to please people, jump at the next available person and get married. Marriage is not like that. It's important that you take your time. Be patient, okay? Be patient. There's no need. You're not in a race or competition with anybody. There's no first to get married. There's no position for it, okay? So as much as possible, ensure that you are with the right person. Prayerfully walk towards saying how, by God's grace, if it's in God's will, you are ending up with the right person. Okay, so one reason that people may not be married yet, that's generally speaking now, is that they may not have met the right person. So stop pressuring people and asking them, when are you going to get married? When are you going to introduce brother to us? When are you going to introduce the sister to us, and what have you? Let them take their time, because eventually, if they get married to whosoever is available and there are issues within the marriage, you will not be there to see them through. You will not be there to help them in the situation. In fact, some people will be part of people who will be talking about it. Okay, so it's important that you understand that some people are not married yet because they haven't met the right person, and they shouldn't be forced to meet the right person. They shouldn't be pressured into it, so that they don't make a grievous mistake. So let's do a quick recap. 3 unpopular reasons people are not married yet, or 3 unpopular reasons you may not have considered for why you're not yet married, is that 1, it's not in God's will, and it is absolutely fine. God's will supersedes every other will. 2, they are not yet ready, and it's important that they get ready. It's important that they are prepared, have whatever it takes that they know that will make them prepared to get married. And then 3, they haven't met the right person yet. It's important that you allow them to meet the right person. Don't pressure anyone into meeting the right person. Don't pressure anyone into getting married. Let God do all of these things for them. If it is in His will, they'll end up getting married. And if it's in His will, they'll end up living their lives single and fulfilling the purpose that He has designed for their lives happily. So let's understand that life is not A plus B equals to C, or life is not 1 plus 2 equals to 3, okay? Life is how God has mapped out life to be for each individual. Let's just embrace how it is that everybody's life continues to evolve, okay? Let's embrace seeing people being unmarried and not imagining that, oh, because I love marriage so much, oh, because I like to see people get married very early, oh, because I love people building families, that then means that every single person around me must be getting married. No, okay? No, absolutely no. There are examples, many examples in the Bible where we see people who were not married, who were fulfilling purpose and doing God's will. So I hope that in one way or the other, you have learned a thing or two from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, do stay blessed. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Pause there. Is there any other reason you think someone may not be married yet, or are there other unpopular reasons you think people may not be married yet? Please do well to share in the comment section. I'm sure that one person or more will learn a thing or two from you. Until next time, bye.